Ladies, let me tell you something. You don't need a crystal ball to see your future sometimes. All it takes is to look at your morning. Because the way you rise, the way you carry yourself when the world is still quiet, that says a whole lot about how far you're going to go. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to remind you of what you already know in your bones. Because inside every woman is the wisdom of generations, the kind of wisdom that knows how to nurture, how to fight, how to heal, and how to last. So if you want to live past 90, not just survive, but live, I got 7 habits for you. They don't cost a dime, but they pay out in decades. First one, wake up with purpose. Not by accident, not because the alarm clock screamed. Wake up like you got a reason, because you do. You are someone's strength, someone's prayer. You were made to last, so start your day like it matters, because it does. Second, drink water before the coffee. I know. The smell of that fresh cup is calling. But your body's been resting all night and it's thirsty. Before you sip on life's little luxuries, give yourselves what they need. Start with a tall glass of water. That's how you honor the temple you live in. Third, move your body gently, lovingly. A few stretches, a walk outside. Let your bones remember what they were built for. You don't have to run marathons, baby. Just move. Because stillness might be peaceful in the soul, but in the body, it rusts you. Fourth, feed your spirit before the world feeds you noise. A moment of silence, a prayer, a journal entry, gratitude, meditation, whatever brings you home to yourself, do that. Before the emails, before the news, before the scroll. Get right with you. Fifth, eat like you love yourself. Don't just grab a muffin on the go. Sit down. Take your time. Fuel up with real food. Eggs, oats, nuts, fruit. What you put in your body first set the tone for everything after. 6, get outside. Even if just for 5 minutes. Let that sun kiss your face. Let the birds remind you the world is still beautiful. Nature has healing power, and she's been waiting. And 7th, the quiet one, the one nobody talks about, but everybody needs. Stay consistent. That's the real secret. Not perfection. Not hustle, not doing it all at once, just showing up every morning the best you can. These habits ain't magic spells. They're reminders that your life is precious, that aging is a gift, that you deserve to feel strong, clear, and alive, not just in your 40s, not just in your 60s, but in your 90s too. So rise, queen. Rise with grace. Rise with fire. The way you start your day is the way you shape your life. And every day you choose you is a day that adds more life to your years and more years to your life. Let's go get it. Waking up with purpose is more than just opening your eyes at a certain hour. It's about rising with intention, with a feeling that you're stepping into a day that's waiting for you, not one you're just trying to survive. Think about the difference between dragging yourself out of bed because the alarm clock told you to, and lifting yourself up because something inside you whispered, "Let's go." That whisper, that's purpose. It doesn't always come loud. Sometimes it's soft, but powerful. When a woman starts her morning with a sense of meaning, even if she doesn't have all the answers yet, it sends a signal to the body and the brain. It tells every cell, every heartbeat, every breath, we're here for something. That kind of mental and emotional alignment can be more energizing than a double shot of espresso. Purpose lights up parts of the brain linked to memory, focus, and emotional resilience. You're not just existing, you're leading your life from the front. Science backs it too. Studies have shown that people, especially women, who feel a sense of purpose tend to live longer, have lower risks of heart disease, and even show signs of healthier aging in the brain. It's not about having some grand world-shaking mission. It could be as simple as deciding that today you're going to take care of your body. You're going to speak kindly to yourself. You're going to check in on someone you love. That's purpose. That's power. When your eyes open in the morning, before your feet even touch the ground, there's a magic moment. It's quiet, still, undisturbed. That moment is yours. What you say to yourself right then can shape the entire rhythm of your day. You can choose chaos or you can choose calm. You can scroll or you can breathe. You can hesitate or you can declare, I've got this. This habit doesn't require a planner, a phone app, or a coach. It just asks you to pause, to connect, to remember why you matter. It's a decision to show up fully, gently, powerfully before the world asks anything of you. And over time, doing this each morning becomes less of a routine and more of a ritual, one that fills you with energy not just for the day ahead, but for the years to come. Before anything else touches your lips in the morning, before the coffee, before the tea, before even a bite of toast, there's something your body is silently begging for. Water. It sounds so simple, so easy to overlook, but this one act holds more power than most people realize. While you sleep, your body does extraordinary work. It repairs, it heals, it balances, and by the time you wake, you're naturally dehydrated. That tight feeling in your mouth, the fogginess in your head, the stiffness in your joints, that's your body's quiet way of asking for hydration. When a woman drinks water first thing in the morning, something shifts instantly. Your digestion wakes up, your metabolism gets a gentle nudge, and your hormones begin their daily rhythm with a little more harmony. It's not just about quenching thirst. It's about sending a message to every system in your body. We're starting fresh. And that fresh start matters, especially for women who are navigating the shifting tides of age and hormone. Think of water as your inner cleanser. It's flushing out the remnants of yesterday's meals, helping your kidneys do their job, and supporting the lymphatic system as it moves waste out of the body. That means less bloating, clearer skin, and more natural energy without reaching for sugar or caffeine. And if you're someone who battles morning headaches or stiff joints, this one habit could be the game changer you never knew you needed. The temperature of the water matters too. Some women prefer warm water with lemon, and for good reason. That little addition of citrus can help jumpstart digestion, balance pH levels, and even gently wake up the liver. But it's not a requirement. The real key is just starting with water. Clean, simple, essential. It's easy to underestimate something so basic, but often it's the small things done consistently that unlock the biggest results over time. Your brain, made up mostly of water, performs better when it's hydrated. Your skin glows brighter, your muscles move more freely, and perhaps most importantly, your entire body feels seen, cared for, and supported from the inside out. When you wake and pour that first glass, you're not just feeding your thirst, you're setting a tone, one of nourishment, of clarity, of readiness. In a world that often rushes you into the day, this moment, this sip, is yours. There's a kind of quiet magic in the way a woman moves her body first thing in the morning. It's not about burning calories or chasing a number on a scale. It's about reconnecting, waking up the muscles, joints, and breath in a way that whispers, I'm still here. I'm still strong. Gentle movement in the early hours sets the tone for how your body will feel the rest of the day, and even how it will age in the years to come. This isn't about intensity, it's about intention. After hours of stillness during sleep, your body craves flow. Your spine wants to stretch. Your shoulders want to roll back. Your legs want to remember what it feels like to carry you forward. A few minutes of stretching, like yoga or a simple morning walk outside, can make your blood flow more smoothly, your joints feel less stiff, and your mind more alert. It's like turning on the lights in a house that's been dark all night. Everything begins to brighten. One of the most powerful benefits of morning movement is what it does for your mood. As you move, even slowly, your brain releases chemicals that ease stress and lift your spirits. It's like giving yourself a dose of calm confidence before the demands of the world step in. Especially for women navigating stress, aging, or hormonal shifts, this kind of consistent, low-impact activity supports mental clarity and emotional balance in a way no pill or quick fix can. Flexibility is often the first thing to fade as we age, but it doesn't have to. Moving your body each morning in gentle ways tells your muscles and joints that you still need them, still value them, still trust them to carry you with grace. Even 10 minutes can bring noticeable change. Ankles become more stable, posture improves, and pain starts to soften. Balance and coordination stay sharp, not just for today, but for decades down the road. There's something deeply feminine and powerful about honoring your body in this quiet, consistent way. No loud music, no audience, just you, present and grounded. Whether you're stretching on the floor in your pajamas or walking barefoot through your backyard, the act itself becomes a kind of morning ritual, one that speaks to your strength, your softness, and your ability to age with dignity and energy. You're not just moving, you're reminding yourself what it feels like to fully live in your body. Before the world begins to spin with noise, distractions, and demands, there's a window of time that belongs entirely to you. It's early, it's still, and it holds a kind of peace that's easy to miss if you jump right into the chaos. Tuning into that space through a moment of silence, reflection, or stillness is more than a morning ritual. It's an anchor, one that keeps your spirit steady while the rest of life moves in every direction. It's not about doing something big. It's about creating a small pause where your mind, body, and heart can breathe together. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity, sitting in quiet for just a few minutes, placing a hand over your heart and simply noticing the rhythm, saying thank you out loud or in your mind for another day, another chance. Some women pray, others write down their thoughts or intentions. Some just listen to the birds outside or the hum of their breath. No rules, just presence. And in that presence, something deep begins to shift. The science behind this stillness is just as powerful as the feeling. When you pause in the morning, even briefly, your stress hormone levels begin to regulate. The nervous system calms down. The heart slows. And your mind becomes more focused and less reactive. This kind of mental clarity isn't something you chase, it's something you create. And it sticks with you, helping you stay centered, even when things get messy later on. For many women, the morning is the only time they aren't being pulled in 100 directions. Kids, careers, relationships, aging parents, health worries. It all gets quieter when you claim that first moment of the day for yourself. And over time, that quiet becomes strength. You stop rushing, you start choosing, you see more clearly what really matters. Even the smallest act, closing your eyes and taking 3 deep breaths, can feel like medicine. It clears out the clutter and lets your truest voice come forward. The one that isn't afraid, the one that knows who she is and what she needs. In a world that often pushes women to keep going, keep doing, keep proving, this stillness becomes a form of power. You don't need a perfect room, a fancy pillow, or even silence. Just a willingness to pause and let your own presence be enough. Because in that moment, before the doing begins, you are already whole. The first meal you choose in the morning sends a message to your entire body, not just about fuel, but about how you plan to treat yourself that day. A thoughtful breakfast isn't just about calories or carbs. It's about giving your body what it truly needs to feel steady, energized, and supported from the inside out. For women especially, as hormones shift and metabolism slows with age, the right kind of breakfast becomes less of a choice and more of a daily gift. What you reach for matters. Something high in sugar might taste good for a moment, but it sets you up for a crash before mid-morning. Instead, the body craves balance. A little protein to rebuild and repair, some healthy fat to keep you satisfied, and fiber to keep everything moving smoothly. Eggs with avocado, Greek yogurt with berries, a sprinkle of nuts over warm oatmeal. These aren't fancy ideas. They're simple, powerful choices that keep your blood sugar stable and your mind sharp. Skipping breakfast altogether may feel like saving time, but your body notices. It starts pulling energy from reserves it doesn't want to tap into. Muscles weaken, brain fog rolls in, mood gets unpredictable. Over time, that habit can lead to cravings, weight gain, or even hormone imbalance. The morning is when your body is most sensitive to nourishment. Feed it well, and it thanks you all day long. Breakfast also influences how you respond emotionally to everything that follows. A good meal can help you feel calmer, more focused, and less reactive. You're not chasing energy, you're carrying it with you. And there's something quietly empowering about sitting down, even for just a few minutes, and saying, this is for me. Not in a rush, not in a car, not distracted, just present, savoring the moment, bite by bite. For women aiming to live not just longer, but with more vitality, this habit becomes part of the foundation. It's not about being strict or perfect. It's about showing yourself first thing in the morning that you're worth the effort, that your health is not an afterthought. And while the rest of the world may be moving fast, you've already made a decision that puts your well-being first. Not just for today, but for all the years still to come. Because how you feed your body is also how you teach it to thrive. There's something almost sacred about the early morning light. It's soft, golden, and full of quiet energy. And stepping outside into that light, even for just a few minutes, can shift everything. Morning sunlight isn't just about warmth on your skin. It's about aligning your body with the natural rhythm it was designed to follow. That first dose of light tells your internal clock that it's time to wake up, to feel alert, to set the tone for energy, mood, and even sleep later that night. Women's bodies are deeply connected to light and nature, more than most people realize. Morning sunlight helps regulate melatonin, the hormone that controls sleep, and cortisol, which fuels your energy. Getting that light early helps balance those hormones in a way that keeps your body in sync, your mind clear, and your mood stable. And if you're someone who struggles with feeling tired during the day or restless at night, this one habit could be the quiet fix you've been missing. Then there's vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. It's not just about bones, though that's important, especially as women age. It also supports immune health, emotional well-being, and even hormone regulation. Low levels are common, especially in women over 50, and often go unnoticed. But giving yourself just a few minutes in natural morning light can help your body create what it needs. And unlike supplements, it comes with the added benefit of fresh air and a moment of stillness. Nature doesn't ask for much, but it offers so much in return. Listening to the birds, feeling the breeze, noticing the way the leaves move, these tiny moments create a pause in the mind. They soften anxiety. They ground you in the present. You don't have to hike a mountain or meditate by a lake. Just standing outside with a cup of tea or walking barefoot through the grass can create that connection. And in those few quiet minutes, you remind yourself that you're part of something bigger, something calm and steady. The more consistently you make time for this, the more your body begins to respond. Sleep improves, moods lift, energy feels more natural. It's not magic, it's biology. And it starts the moment you choose to open the door, step outside, and let the morning light meet you exactly where you are. Because sometimes the simplest things hold the deepest impact. So when you think about living past 90, not just adding years, but filling them with clarity, movement, peace, and power, it doesn't come down to some secret formula or miracle breakthrough. It comes down to what you do before the rest of the world even opens its eyes. It's in the way you wake up with meaning, the way you hydrate your body like it's sacred, the way you move with grace, pause with presence, nourish with care, step outside with intention, and let your mind breathe before the day even begins. These aren't just habits, they're quiet declarations, choices that say, I'm still here, I still matter, I still lead my life on purpose. And while they may seem small on their own, stacked together day after day, they become a lifestyle that reshapes everything. From your health to your happiness to your future, because longevity isn't only measured in numbers, it's in how you feel when you rise, how deeply you laugh, how easily you breathe, how softly you carry yourself through hard moments. Every morning gives you a fresh chance to lean into that kind of life. And the beautiful part, you don't need to wait for anything to begin. The tools are already in your hands. The moment is already yours. And the next time someone wonders what the secret is to living well into your 90s, you'll know it's in how you greet the morning with love, with power, and with a quiet fire that never fades.